Let's talk about a game. One played alone, one played after dark. There are no winners, no losers. One where death could very well be a mercy, and one where, even if you succeed, you come out changed forever. I'm your host, Melissa Nunez, and welcome to Candidly Cryptic, your source for all things strange, spooky, and unexplained. The elevator game started as a South Korean and Japanese urban legend, making appearances online in creepypastas between 2008 and 2011. The elevator game seems easy enough, but absolutely chilling. You may even decide to chance it and try it for yourself. I mean, the payoff is one hell of a paranormal experience. But there are no respawns. You break the rules, you'll find out the consequences are nothing but trivial. On that note, let's talk rules, shall we? First, choose a building with at least 10 floors and an elevator. Participants must play alone, and time of day really isn't a factor, but you'll want to play when it's late, as you won't want any interruptions. Once inside, you'll follow a specific order of buttons: 4, 2, 6, 10, and 5. Do not exit the lift on any of those floors. On the 5th floor, a young woman should enter. How she looks and how she acts is different for everyone, but there are some similarities among the accounts. She's often pale, with dark hair, facing forward and looking away, intentionally ignoring her surroundings. Players feel an overwhelming sense of dread in her presence. Others report behaviors that are more unsettling. For some, she asks a simple question: "Where are you going?" Or, "Did you get in by mistake?" Some say she is called out to them by name, which can be especially disturbing because how does she know it? Some have said she will even stand up comfortably close. She may shift her position or meet your gaze, making brief eye contact and trying to get your attention. This is dangerous because of the following rules that should be remembered for the rest of the game. They are simple and absolute. Do not look at her. Do not speak with her. Now that that's been made clear, press the button for the first floor. If the elevator descends, the game's failed. Do yourself a favor. Cut your losses, exit immediately. Do not look back and leave the building. If the elevator starts ascending, the mission is going as planned. But if you're having second thoughts, you can press any button to end the game. Just don't delay. Make sure you do so before passing the 9th floor. After reaching the 10th floor, it's your choice to stay inside the elevator or hop off. While staying aboard may feel like forfeiting, I'd like to congratulate you on following your survival instincts. Press 1. If the elevator won't descend, keep pushing the button until it does. Once you reach the first floor, consider yourself lucky you survived, and may have even proved the existence of something otherworldly. Or, that building really needs to call their elevator repairman. Again, cut your losses and run far, far away. If on the 10th floor you do decide to leave, the woman may ask, "Where are you going?" Remember the golden rule: do not engage, do not look at her, and do not answer her. If you successfully ignore the passenger and safely exit, you'll know you've entered the new world because it'll be you and you alone. Those who have seen the other side say it looks exactly the same as our world, except it has dimmed, washed out, flickering fluorescent lighting with seemingly no source. There is a deafening silence or sometimes dampened sound. The sky can appear dark red, absent of sun, stars, or moon. You'll be pleased to know that some people have had some success with electronics. Functioning, but glitchy. But this is not a universal experience. Others have had to explore with no lifeline. Players have also warned that the further you journey from the elevator, the more disoriented they became. Some have even fainted inside the elevator and woke up inside their homes. If you find yourself in this situation, be wary. Take note of your surroundings. If there is a single thing out of place, you are in deep, deep trouble. Once it's time to return, hopefully you indulge your curiosity enough because your trip back will be harder than the one there. First, make sure the elevator is the same one you arrived in. Now, press the same sequence of buttons you did at the start: 4, 2, 6, 10, 5. Again, do not step off. Once you reach the fifth floor, press 1. If you start to ascend again, press more buttons. You need to stop the elevator before it reaches the top. If it descends to the first floor, do not rush. Look around. Is this the same place? Take note of anything that is off. If you're still not home, stay inside. Press 4, 2, 6, 10, 5 again. Do this until you end up on the first floor and everything is just how you left it. And lastly, what might be the worst mistake of all? What happens if you interact with the woman from the fifth floor? Well, she may just decide to keep you. Those who have made it there and back describe feeling followed for some time after. Others describe returning to the faded elevator in their dreams, reunited with a passenger from the fifth floor. Which begs the question, if worlds continue to merge and unwelcome guests start to close in, was it worth it? If this other world beckons you on a whim, is your escape really as cut and dry as it seems? Will one visit forever alter your reality as you know it? Unlike the folklore of our ancestors, urban legends similar to the elevator game are born online: Reddit, Discord, and other digital platforms where users swap stories and continue conversations in threads and seemingly endless conversations, encouraging users to suspend belief. If you're a skeptic, there are plenty of reasons why creepypastas such as these unsettle the masses. Glitches in reality, distorted sights and sounds, liminal spaces breed fear and anxiety amongst storytellers and listeners alike. This blurs the boundary between truth and fiction, creating an immersive and overwhelmingly emotional experience that is as addicting as it is intriguing. And just as cinematic horror fascinated people, allowing us to explore monsters, myth, and worldwide anxiety safely and unencumbered, users engage with these digital stories in much of the same way, developing an online culture filled with audiovisual media, discussions from all walks of life, and participation that bleeds into audiences' real lives. The more they participate, fuel algorithms, and form social forums, they allow the narrative to circulate, mutate, and even change our own understanding of reality. Like a ghost in the machine, a true testament to how even in today's digital climate the nature of legend and storytelling rages on, maybe even more fervently than ever before. But like the lore from the past, they do more than document the strange phenomena of a generation. These stories have real-world implications, influencing beliefs and behaviors, going beyond the screen and following strangers into lifts of tall buildings, trying to change their own perception of reality. Thank you for tuning in another episode of Candidly Cryptic. If you enjoy all things strange, spooky, and unexplained, please follow for more.